EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. The Bearcats will kick it away to start us off. On the move from inside his 5. So Liberty's offense will go on the attack first. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming in this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. The one thing that can derail this offense, a bunch of 3 and outs. They won't do that here, but they might go 4 and out if they don't convert.
There are not a lot of head coaches that I think are willing on their opening drive to go for it on 4th down, especially in that kind of field position. But this head coach ain't scared. He believes in his running back. He believes in his offensive line to go pick it up, and that's exactly what they did.
The Flames can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Buying some time. Now he's looking into the middle. Oh, right through his hand. They came out attacking, wanted to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one. And the Flames are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Quickly out to the tight end. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Makes the grab, pass the marker. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
Well, he was putting up big numbers coming into this one. We knew the quarterback was going to go his way early and often. And with that last catch, he's now got over 500 yards receiving on the year.
Wide open downfield. He makes the stop at the 43-yard line. It's a pickup of 15, and they've got it in plus territory. To the air, it's Houck. Plucks it out of the air. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. Red pass, it's complete. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. The Flames come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw it. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. Wide receiver comes in motion. Off the play fake on 1st down. Grab behind the line. It's Briggs. And that play just looked to be a mess from the snap, and he's run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
And offenses keep track of yards after catch consistently. There was none there. Nice job by the defense swarming to the football as soon as he caught it and getting him on the ground.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. He's got an open man. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Wide receiver going in motion. Little touch pass to the receiver. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. The handoff to Johnson. And again, stopped right in his tracks, nowhere to run. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's open on the right. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. The Bearcats line up to punt it away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Liberty takes over the Flames, sending the offense back onto the field. Moves around to clear up the vision. Got his man downfield. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. And the Flames want to pick up the tempo. Looking to throw, it's Houck. The throw to the outside is complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The deeper into the season we get, the more they win, the greater their confidence that they can finish strong here in the... Free up the gut! And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Flames!
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. They're working that left side. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Unloads quickly. He's running free down the middle. The 10. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Bearcats.
And unbelievable timing with the quarterback and wide receiver. Get it to him in his hands, right on his frame where he can run after the catch and do some serious damage.
And that's why he's so dangerous, because of that ability after the catch. For these DBs in this game, you've got to tackle the reception, because if you don't get him down, he's taking it to the house.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Liberty takes over, and the Flames offense ready to go to work. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He's past the 30. Turning it on. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
Yeah, defensively, you better be ready to run east and west when you're playing against this offense and their running game. That time, the offense was able to outflank the defense to the right side for a big play.
Looking for a man. It's Houck. Spits it out to the back. That's caught. It's Vaughn. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Looking downfield on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Vaughn. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. The Flames are in the hurry-up. The offense changing the play. Second down, he'll throw it. He's got the tight end. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
We knew coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Flames had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. Here's the snap, looking to throw. The screen, he can go. Touchdown, Liberty! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, a big-time top 25 duel. Let's get right to the pictures. Missouri has the lead right now. Columbia has just been jumping all week, but this game is hardly over. There is time left on that clock. They're up by 7 over Georgia. We'll keep an eye on things until the final horn in a game that could shake things up a bit in the SEC.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there.
Well, they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field. You saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though, how quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Makes the catch. It's Williams. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. The Bearcats will line it up on 1st and 10. On the option. Now the toss. There he goes. Bulldozes his way through. And that's what this option will do to you. They got the pitch man free, and he was off to the races. After that huge gain, now a chance to cash it in from just outside the 5. With the run on 1st and goal. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater.
Yeah, in this offense, that's what they do. Last week he had 2 rushing touchdowns. They're going to feature him. They're going to get physical, especially inside the 5-yard line. You're going to feed this guy the football. This offense has had success in the past giving him the ball. And in that situation, on the 1-yard line, the defense brings so many guys. Palmer gets in the backfield, creates the negative play.
Yeah, I think we're seeing the overall athleticism of this defense. They've got guys flying to the ball.
Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Bearcats. Fitted in the window for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And they add the extra point to finish the drive. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown. And they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Liberty takes over the Flames, sending the offense back onto the field. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Got him downfield. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some
pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. The Flames trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Dropping back, it's Hout. He's going to take off. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. Quarterback making adjustments. 3rd down play from the gun. Finds his man. It's Randolph. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. And the Flames want to crank the tempo.
It's tough on the defense there. 3rd down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
Offense picking up steam. 1st and 10 from the 31. To the air on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Or will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? From the shotgun, the inside give. For just a minute, let's take a look at Liberty. They've jumped to the top of the conference standings. Now the trick is finding a way to stay there.
Well, and that's your goal to start the season. It's always about the conference first. It's not about the national championship picture. So great job taking care of business within the conference, Jesse, but a lot of meat still left on the schedule.
Yeah, and remember, conference championships mean a lot because the way the college football playoff is set up, if you're winning your conference championship, you're probably in the playoff discussion. So they've got a lot of games ahead. They're in that prime spot right now inside their conference. They've got to keep playing well.
The Flames pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Got his man on the right. Oh, what a caught! They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down. Looking for a man. It's Hout. He's going for the goal line. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Flames. Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skill players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Looking to throw on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll move the wide receiver. Quick pass on the fly motion. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Fires to the wideout. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. And the Bearcats will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. First play of the drive comes from the 38. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Release to the back. Catch in the middle. It's on. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Flames want to move quickly. Back to throw. It's Hout. Flips it out in the flat. Showed off just about every move in the book except the forward move. He stopped for a short gain. Going to sling it on 2nd down. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down.
Man, the defense, they haven't had an answer for this guy. He has been lighting them up in the pass game early and often so far, and that time just not able to hook up with his quarterback.
They're throwing for it on 4th down. It's complete to the left. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down. Wants to throw on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. Touchdown, Liberty! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
This offense is really dangerous because of the weapons they have on the perimeter of the field. And you're seeing they go to these guys early, and they try to give them opportunities in one-on-one situations and vertically down the field. 2 passing touchdowns now early for this offense.
Coming out with it, it's Anderson. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. Getting late here in the 1st half, they'll have a chance to make this a 1-possession game.
And the offensive play caller here has to really be dialed in. It's important down 2 possessions, David, that they're able to score some points. So you got to call your best stuff in this 2-minute situation.
And such a good opportunity to cut it to a 1-score game, create that momentum, get some good juices going for the 2nd half. Because obviously, you built yourself a little bit of a deficit. You need some good things to happen, and it needs to happen on this possession.
Sure hands, it's Anderson. Oh, he's got some space. Brought down at the 31, it is a 1st down. We've got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Bringing the heat. They'll run the screen. At the 45, on its way. All the way out across the 45-yard line. Mark it out of bounds at the 46. Looking to throw on 1st down. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Turns it on in midfield. It's a seam wide open. He's at the 10. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown.
And that was a really big score here at the end of the 1st half, just for their confidence and their momentum. They're obviously still losing right now on the scoreboard, but you had the feeling something positive had to happen here at the end of the 1st half for them to go in at halftime, regroup, and come out in the 2nd half now trying to build on that successful drive offensively.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Wants to throw, it's Houck. Here's the pressure. Complete to the right. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing. Looking downfield on 1st down. Fires left with the catch. It's Randolph. Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48. The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half. Dances away. Throwing on the rock. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. This one's complete. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a 1st down. And they spike it to stop the clock.
QB strikes the ball to stop the clock.
So with only seconds left in the half, here comes the field goal unit. And the holder will place it down on the left hash. A 47-yard try coming. And he barely got enough of that one to somehow tuck it into the left corner just over the crossbar. And that lead grows even bigger. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A memorable first half of football so far today in Lynchburg. And it's clear the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first two quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at the Bill Arthur L. Williams Stadium.
Will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. They ought to have some confidence based on that first half performance, but they certainly can't let up in a game like this.
And I think this possession is really, really important. And I say that because they had a lot of success, but they're still losing because the defense can't stop anyone. They need to set the tone here in the second half.
And it's exactly that, David. You got to create momentum here early in the second half. You only do that by going out, marching the ball down the field, and scoring right away, trying to put pressure on the opposing.
Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. The Bearcats with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to pass on second down. And he feels the heat coming and it burns him up. Another sack. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he'll need to push it downfield. And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack. And the Bearcats will call on their punt team. Hauls it in at the 40. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. Liberty takes over and the Flames offense ready to go to work. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. So now it's second and long. To throw, it's Howell. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a third and long. This one from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And they'll take over first and 10.
First play of the drive, wants to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. 4 wide out set, 3 of them to the left on second and 10. The play action fake. Unloads to the wide out. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. That big play really has them in business. It's first and 10 from the 11. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Back to pass. And he's all bottled up, and now it's lost. The ball's loose. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. Off play action on first down. Rushes on him. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Behind the chains now on second and long. Wants to go up top. Finds his man. It's Vaughn. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. And the Flames headed quickly to the line. Scanning the field, it's Houck. Dances away to buy time. Trying to escape and get it himself. He's run out of bounds and didn't gain an inch on the play. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to fire. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary, and you saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
On third and long, he has to throw for it. He's got it down the left side. Sprinting away. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Flames. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in Week 6. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different, bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Gentlemen, want to jump in and let you know what's going on in this top 25 showdown. Missouri has the lead right now. Columbia has just been jumping all week, but this game is hardly over. There is time left on that clock. They're up by a field goal over Georgia. Games like these just mean more in the SEC, and we'll circle back if anything big happens you should see.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. He'll bring it out. It's Etheridge. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. Trailing now by 17, David. This is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense.
Lost one deep down the right side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
And that's a really good job by this defense being dialed in. You got a big lead. You know exactly what's coming. This offense is going to have to make some explosive plays down the field. They were ready, they were disciplined, and made a good play on the football.
And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Liberty takes over the Flames, sending the offense back onto the field. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Holds it in. Makes the grab, and a nice gain gets it to the 35. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They're down to the 35 on 1st and 10. He fires one deep down the right side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to pass, it's Houck. Wide open downfield. Inside the 20-yard line, pushed out at the 18, and they're in business. The Flames getting set on 1st and 10. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
First and 10.
Well, the good news is after that second pick of the third quarter now for this guy, they're still winning the game, but they are living dangerously right now. And they can't expect to hold on to that. If this guy keeps making bad decisions like we've seen here now in the first period of the second half.
Man, it's got to be frustrating because you always talk about taking care of the football, and you've got to lead in the second half. You need your quarterback to play smarter.
To the air on second down. He lobs one high down the left side. And he makes the catch inside the 25. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. This offense just gets a bolt of energy when they get a play like that. Now they're in the red zone, first and 10 from the 20. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. And the defense makes a play, and they get their quarterback down at the 26. And the Bearcats now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Going for it all. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. And this field goal attempt will be a 48-yarder and not straight on from the left side. And that one took everything he had to sneak it over the crossbar inside the left upright. That'll close the gap to 14.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Dropping back, it's Hout. Showing the arm strength down the left side. Another interception. That's his fourth of the day. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick. Wants to go up top on first down. He's got an open man. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. To the air on first down. Fires to the wideout. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. One final play before the end of the quarter. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. As we start the fourth quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. After swapping ends of the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. They want to throw it. Fakes the grab. He's guided out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 6-yard line, and this defense has to be reeling. First and goal and a touchdown here really gives them momentum. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Bearcats!
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end.
Oh, they block it. He's got a chance to take this one back. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. Liberty takes over, and the Flames offense ready to go to work. Looking downfield, it's Hout. Got his man downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. And the Flames racing to the line in the hurry-up.
I'll be honest, man. If I had the weapons these guys had offensively, I'd be staying aggressive too. It's what got them to this point. It's why they have the lead here in the fourth quarter. Take some shots when those opportunities present themselves.
You see a lot of offenses late in the football game with the lead get conservative. I like they didn't. Like, they trusted the passing game. You're going to get looks that you know what they are. Defense has to be aggressive. You know, they have to be aggressive because they're down. They've got to get to the quarterback. They've got to get stops. Nice job throwing the football, though.
Now adjusting. Bought a little time, lets it go. Fires to the tight end. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. Motion from the wide receiver. Wants to throw again. Pressure coming. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. The Flames are facing 3rd and inches. Looking to throw for it. Caught close to the marker. It's Watkins. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9. So this offense has the lead. They have the ball. They have the clock on their side and a chance perhaps to put it out of reach. He's got it and still on his feet. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Liberty. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win. The offense strikes again to extend its lead here in the second half.
And they got everything working. How great is this? You extend your lead, now you get your defense back on the field. Great job taking advantage of the situation and building on that lead.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. They'll give it to Johnson. Nice move to keep running. And it is a good idea to gang tackle. First guy couldn't get him. Second guy finally did. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. Working the middle. The sophomore making a big play and hauling in that pass. It's 1st and 10. They've moved it to the 41. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Finds a man in the middle. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. The Bearcats in the hurry-up.
First down for the offense.
They'll move the tight end. Leaves it with the back. Got enough space. Touchdown, Bearcats. And they take it in for 6 more points. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And with the lead sitting at 9, they'll try to make it a one-possession game. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Missouri is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. This program has picked itself up before, and it's capable of it again today. They're trailing by just 4 to Georgia.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw.
Just another week of SEC football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Dropping back, it's Hout. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
Gets the back moving. Here's a heat. Pulls it in. It's Watkins. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down.
And offenses practice the situation. This is 4-minute offense. You've got the lead late in the game. You're trying to bleed the clock and just get first downs. They do that, they stay.
Going for it all. And it's incomplete. Good play downfield by the DB.
And the defense finally stops him, right? He's had a heck of a day, and they're taking a shot down the field to him. And I think they've gone to their go-to guy because he's put up numbers, and he's been productive, and he's got that speed on the outside. Defense has definitely got an eye on him and kind of saying, hey, we got to make sure we take him away.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in the game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
Working that wide receiver screen. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47.
And you just get the feeling that this defense has to find a way to get off the field and get the football back at this juncture of the game, trailing late if they're going to win.
And the Flames have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. Fires to the right. It's complete. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Looking downfield, it's Hout. Unloads to the wideout. How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the first down? The Flames started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. With jet sweep pass. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
And listen, they didn't get the huge play off of that, but I love the ability to show that and be able to show plays off of that jet motion and just show them you're willing to complete it. But, you know, get those little...
Touchdown! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. With that score, it looks as if this bunch is about to go 6-1.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away, count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done, and now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone, it's Anderson. He's brought down at the 16, would have been much better off to take the touchback. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. Going right to work up top. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the right. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. Good start to this drive, and they'll need much, much more if they're going to give them a finish.
They need a ton more of this, but you got to start the drives great. The first play needs to be really good. That was a good start. Now we got to keep building on it, and we got to do it in a hurry. Yeah, and Palmer, I don't know what his grade's going to be, but hitting over 400 yards on the day, I think coaches are going to be pretty impressed with the day this young man had.
No doubt. I think for defensive coordinators moving forward now, you're going to be charged with having to find answers to try to slow this guy down. Today, we've seen this defense try blitzing, zone coverage, man coverage. They've mixed up personnel. None of it has worked. This guy has carved them apart.
Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this 3rd down play. Clock running. He's looking downfield to throw. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
One of the things I love about this kid is that he goes to work. He struggled his last game out, completed less than 50% of his throws. So back to the drawing board, back to fundamentals, and you can see that paying dividends in this game. I know he just threw an incompletion.
Throws toward the end zone. And it's incomplete. The long pass on 4th down is to no avail.
You're down 2 possessions, 4th quarter, time's not your friend. You got to take a shot. Defense doing a great job in the end zone, making sure that ball falls incomplete. Clean play, excellent coverage. Everybody's eyes on the quarterback. That's probably going to seal the deal for this defense.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
Looking to throw, it's Hout. Catch in the middle, it's Vaughn. Still running at the 40. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack. Wants to throw on 1st down. Buys a little extra time. That's caught. It's Vaughn. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. And the Flames come to the line with a new set of downs. He's got it on the move. They'll make the stop, but that 1st down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The Flames trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. Motion from the wideout. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
The quarterback just lost track of the play clock. Didn't get the snap off quickly enough.
Got it.
The offense knocking on the door. 1st and goal. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back.
False start. Offense.
Just can't lose focus like that. You got to know the snap count. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Lost to keep it in the air. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Couldn't quite get it into the end zone as he's run out of bounds at the 7. Now 3rd and goal and tough yardage to cover here. To the air, it's Hout. Trying to bull his way in. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. 4th and goal from the 2. Can they finish this drive? Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. From his end zone, trying to loosen up this knee. They knock him down in the end zone. That'll be a safety and put an exclamation point on this one. After giving up the safety, they'll have to kick it away. creates a little room.
Return brings it out to the 32. And your Liberty Flames will take over.
First snap of this drive comes from the 32. Looking to throw on first down. Steps away. Makes the catch. It's Vaughn. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The offense gets the timeout. 12 ticks left on the clock. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left. They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Gonna let it fly. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Hit as he throws. Falls incomplete, and that'll do it from here. They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going bowling, guys.
And that's a good moment for this squad, right? Like, you start every season, you have big goals. It usually starts with your conference championship and winning a national championship, maybe going to the playoffs. Everybody has different goals, but getting to a bowl is always sweet, and this team's eligible now.
I know the coaches are really happy about this, the AD and the fans, because they know what it means for the program, right? You're going to get those 15 extra practices at the end of the year to help develop young talent. Looking ahead to next season, but that's next season. There's still a lot of football left to go this year. Let's just see how good of a bowl game they can get to.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another